Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be doing the oil change on my 1998 Jeep Cherokee XJ. Let's jump right in. Here's the tools you'll need to do the oil change. A 3/8 ratchet or a wrench would work, whatever you have. Drain plug size is either a 13 mil or 15 mil depending on your application. Oil filter pliers, obviously. Sharpie marker with sticker if you got, some brake clean, paper towel or rags, and a nice big catch pan to catch all the oil. Here's the oil I'm choosing to use. I've used it for years. It's the Castrol GTX High Mileage 1030. This truck takes about 5.7 liters or 6 quarts. And the filter I use is a CarQuest Premium, which essentially is just a rebranded Wix. I also like to use an oil flask. So what that does, it just gives me the perfect measurement of 5 liters. Then I'll start the truck and just top off the last 700 mils once the engine started. First things first, you're going to want to make sure the truck is fairly warm or at operating temperature. I just came back from a drive and it's just right below operating temperature. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Next thing we're going to do is pop off the oil cap here. I like to move it by the hinge here so I can actually close the hood without forgetting it, and pull up on the dipstick just to have gravity help us push out all the old oil. So we jump to the passenger side here, and as you can see, that's the oil filter right here. I'm actually way overdue. I did this back in November. The date's overdue, but I only put about 1,000 kilometers on the truck since November. So what I did was, I got the catch pan. I put it just under the front right lower control arm here to catch the fluid. And I'm going to put the oil filter pliers angled downwards and grab it right at the end here, just underneath the oil pressure sensor, which is right there. You don't want to hit that. Been there, done that. Let's go ahead and get this loose. And she's going to start draining right now. Turn it by hand a bit. And there she goes. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Try to tilt the oil filter up to limit spillage and lift it up back towards you. And there you have it. She's out. Full of oil. We'll dump that out quick, but she's out. Here's the oil filter I'm going with. It's a CarQuest Premium. Essentially, it's just a rebadged Wix. Wix makes it for CarQuest. I also went ahead and put today's date as well as the kilometers of the service. And don't forget to add a dab of oil to your O-ring to help it seal properly. Let's go ahead and fish this back down here. Bottom out by hand, and then just maybe a quarter turn. I like to have the label facing up if I could, but there you go, she's in. So fast forward, we're under the Jeep right now. First thing I want to do is clean up the residue on the starter, all the oil that dripped from the oil filter above. I just want to go ahead and wipe this all down. I don't want this dripping onto the driveway. That looks to be all of it. Next thing is the drain plug here. It's a 13 mil. Here we go. There she comes. Okay, here she comes. 3, 2, 1. There she goes. Wow, that's a lot darker than I was hoping for, but what can you do? So we're down to the last few drops here. I'm just going to go ahead and put the drain plug in now. Always start it by hand. Go till she's nearly bottomed out. Grab your ratchet. Tighten, tighten, tighten. What you're looking for is essentially once she gets to the end, okay, she's there, you bottom it out and just a quarter turn. That's it. Bottom out, quarter turn. Just clean up your residue oil there and we're ready to fill the thing. Alright, so we got the first 5 liters in. I'm going to go ahead and start the truck now. What we're doing here is essentially we're getting the oil to circulate through the whole system, and we'll know it reached the oil filter once we have oil pressure. I'll just watch that gauge climb, and there we go. She's good. I usually let it run for about 30 seconds or so just to get everything a little bit warmer, and we'll check the dipstick. So next thing is we're going to check the level. Whenever checking a dipstick, you always want to pull it out the first time, wipe it, put it back in nice and straight, give it a second or two, pull it out again, nice and straight, take your time, and then your second time is your actual level. So as you can see, we're right there. These dipsticks are a little hard to read, but here's a safe line. If you turn it around, looks like we're just on the lower end. So we put about 5 liters in. We're gonna add another 400 milliliters and then we'll check it again. Still needs a bit more. I like to have it right at the top of the safe line, and right here we're just below, maybe another 100 milliliters or so. Again, always pull it out once, wipe it, put the dipstick back in, give it a second or two, pull it out, and there you have it. We're just under the safe line, the max safe line. So oil naturally when it gets warmer, it's gonna rise. So this for me is good enough. If I gotta do the math, it's right, it's about 5.7 liters or 6 quarts. So we're right on the money with that. Remember, it's always easier to add oil than remove oil. That's why I like to start it with the first 5 liters and then do the final top up after it's circulated the system already. And we're done here. Almost forgot to add my oil change sticker. Yeah, check that out. Perfect. And that just wraps it up, guys. Oil change on my 1998 Jeep Cherokee XJ. Hope this video helped out. If you have any questions or concerns, hit me up in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on my Jeep here. Thanks, guys.